All right, so I'm with Caleb here for this Google meeting, and we're going to talk about the revenue systems of Division One college athletic department. And a lot of the information I'm getting is just from being a part of the team here at UL and kind of seeing how money comes in and out. And for the first question is when it says three of the factors under the manager, athletic director control. First of all, I think most of the money is coming from boosters. At least that a lot of people that are supporting the program, and that's how the new stadium got built, mostly by donations. And that's keeping a good name for your team. And as a coach, you want to start building your program. Athletic director, you start building the program up because obviously you're not going to get boosters and donations right away. You gotta get your name out there, have a good brand for yourself, and start building a program where people want to get behind you. What do you think, Gabe?
Yeah, man. Like you said, you got to have a good name for your program, and definitely a lot of money comes from the boosters and things like that. But also a lot of money does come, especially for like high schools, comes from like fundraisers. Because I know in high school we did like a lot of like burger sales, or our biggest thing was our hats and our bread sale and bread and cinnamon roll sale. So a lot of our money came for that, as far as for like our, if we got like team bats or cleats or anything like that, like our jerseys and stuff, that came from our boosters and our backers club and things like groups like that. But as far as for money for like travel wise, whether like we had to stay overnight somewhere, like food or whatever, or like little things like that, that came from us. We had to do fundraisers and just different things like that. And then also like you get like local businesses behind you to back up the program, and you put their names out on outfield wall, and that's advertising for them, and that shows that they support the local schools.
Right. You on the fence, all with a little bit of Budweiser and stuff. It just helps get money. You know that people are going to show up and see their advertising there. Like Dino's have a local stand at the field because they know that people are going to come try the pizza. They're going to like it, so that gets a good name there for. They want to help us and help themselves out, so just comes both ways. But yeah, I think about high school for sure is a lot more fundraising. I think it's a little different for like depending on college programs, like between mid-major and major, because the SECs of the world and LSU's and Texas's don't really have to worry. They have to worry about fundraising, but they're going to have money no matter what. It's going to go down to the smaller schools. That it's going to come a lot from building your team up and trying to get help from the local community. Like some of the external factors that are uncontrollable. If you're a new coach or new athletic director at a small school or a mid-major that hasn't had a lot of success in the past, it's going to take a while for you to get the money that you need, but that you can really control that. It's just you're going to build it up.
Yeah, definitely. It does take a while to build up a program, especially if you're starting out at a small school. You know that you coming in and it doesn't have or hasn't had a whole lot of success in the past, so maybe not a whole lot of people believe in the program. It takes a while. It can take some time to build it back up where people actually get behind you again.
Yeah. You know, I saw for sure. We had things like here we have our big booster club. I can't. Do you remember what the name of this called?
Diamond Club.
The Diamond Club members. Yeah, those are the special members that give the most money. I don't know if it's a certain amount of money. I don't know what the cut is, but they're the biggest members, and that's people that you got to make sure you treat right. We had like in the fall, we individual players, they'd go to their houses, give them their own gear that the team is giving back to them for all their payments and saying thank you for what they did. And then they had the interview at the end where it's just closed before the season starts. They get to sit there and talk to us and say whatever you want. You know, I think that's important to build the relationships so that they feel like they really feel how special that they are to the team and how much they're giving. And it just wants them to give more, and that's how you end up with the stadium that we have.
Yeah, exactly, man. The Diamond Club is big here. I didn't realize before I got here how much an association like that would put into a place like this. I mean, I figured, they might have their backers, but when we had that meeting with them where they kind of got to meet the whole team like individually through the classes, we walked in and I really wasn't expecting that auditorium to be 100% full. I mean, you looked around, there wasn't an empty seat. So that was kind of shocking to me, and to know that every single person in there donates to this team is kind of amazing, and it's really cool to see how many people actually get behind a program like this.
Yeah, I want to say the number that they said for the suites that you have to put a down payment on is $100,000 right there. And
Yeah,
that's not including the suites aren't up yet, but $100,000 not including the tickets, which is another $1,000, and your own drinks and food for the rest of the game. So that's serious money that people are getting behind that you got to really appreciate and understand the importance of it, especially like some of the things that right now with the economy being down, you wouldn't think people were going to want to give this much money. That could be affecting other programs, but luckily enough, it wasn't affecting us.
right, exactly.
I'm trying to think. So high school, what you were talking about, some of the fundraisers was, yeah, you're going to have to build a lot of money because especially if you want to have a program with not lower class stuff, the budget isn't huge for all schools, so you're going to have to raise some money and have some people, again, help you out. I know at Turlings, our biggest fundraiser is called Rebel Fest, and every athletic program was there, and they had food, and it was almost like a gosh, I can't think of the word for it. Like, not, geez, I'm drawing a blank.
Like a fun day or something?
Yeah, exactly, like a fun day. They had like live bands, food, cooking contests, basketball tournaments, football tournaments.
Oh, okay. Like a big bazaar or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And that was like the biggest fundraiser of the year, and it just knocks out all the sports at once. Everybody meets the players, gets close to them, and then there's so much money going into that and going around. That was a huge fundraiser for us. And then we, like you said, we did the bread sales too. It's just tough for high school when the budget's much lower, and you're gonna have to find your own ways to get the money if you don't have somebody that's a booster for you that can really help you out.
Yeah, right. And another thing with high school is it's hard to get these guys involved. Like, I know when I was going through high school, some of the guys that did fundraisers for us, one guy would just say, for football, we had to do these coupon books, and we sell these coupon books, and there's coupons around town. One guy would sell, like 50 of them, and then another guy wouldn't sell any. So that's another thing that high school has to deal with, trying to get everybody involved in it. And, everybody do their fair share.
It was always the best way, because I think almost everybody had to do that, and it didn't work very well because you go to the house and people are tired of hearing from the kids come ask for their coupons, and they've already sold to other people. I didn't think that was the most effective way of getting money.
No, I didn't either, especially because we did it like every year. It didn't change, and every year you went to the same people's house and wanted them to donate $20-$30 for this coupon that they might use once or twice, the first week they get it, and then put it somewhere and forget they have it.
And some external factors that for high school you can't control when you go into concession stuff is if parents just don't care.
Right.
I talked to a coach the other day who said he couldn't do anymore. He basically was tired of chasing parents around to try to get them to volunteer doing concessions, get them to help out the kids. Like, so nobody shows up to the game, nobody works the game for tickets, nobody works the game for concessions. You're making no money, and it's just a bad circle that you never get out of. And that's some stuff that you can't control. I mean, you can try to get people involved, but if they don't care, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're kind of on your own right there, and you got to just hope for some help from the staff and faculty when they don't, like you're saying, he was doing faculty members out there, and it's not the faculty member's job to work the concessions and things like that, but he had to do it. So. Yeah,
true.
All right, man. Well, I think that's about it for talking about the revenue. Appreciate helping me out.
No problem, though.
All right.